Hey everyone, Mr. Kevin here with episode 7 of our top 5 races of the week. So just to let you know that we're still doing this. If you hit the like button, we'll keep doing it if you like watching it, and subscribe for more. If you make any custom races at all, send us the link in the description below. We'll try them. Makes the top 5, it'll get you more views, get you more RP hopefully. So number 1 this week is Jump the Jumps from someone who has been in the top 5 every week I think since we started it, and this race is just, he made Fly or Die, Jump and Die, all them. This is just a extension of that. I mean, it goes in completely different places this time, so it's a lot different, but it's just as exciting. I mean, you can see from the first few jumps that we've done, just here with that absolutely extreme, and they do get better and better and better as the race goes on. It's primarily based in the city, and it heads through to the docks, and then you come back on yourself. So if you're really good at pulling off jumps and good at racing on main roads, you will probably come back and pass your friends as you do it. I mean, this jump is just insane. I mean, I didn't think anyone would actually make it, but if you see it, here it is. There you go. You wouldn't think anyone would make that jump, but it actually is possible in a Turismo and another. So whatever your choice is, you'll be welcome to use them in both of these races. Once you've done that, you get across and you head through the tunnels, and it's a few twists and turns, more jumps, just like the ones you've seen so far, and that is why it's on number 1 this week. Number 2 this week is called Dangerous Jumps. The links will all be in the description. This one starts in the place we've all seen before, which is the prison. If you go a little bit too fast, you end up in the wall. If you go too slow, you don't make the fence, so you got to pick it right in the middle on which way you're going to go. Right, once you've done that, this is a little bit of a trick, because the first person hits it and the person behind you actually gets blown up, which is a bit different. This one is primarily, I would say, more of an off-road, on-road kind of race. You're kind of all over the place. That changes positions all the time, but there is a few good jumps, a few surprises that I haven't shown you, and as you've seen there, that was Corey over the top of me. You don't always have to take the jumps to end up in the lead. Now, it's usually, if you're near someone on this, it is a race to the absolute finish, and this is the finishing sequence. It's a big jump off a hill where you'll probably bump into each other even more. Again, if you're a lot better driver than me, you can probably keep that on the ground, but I didn't die, and once I get myself back on, Corey, who was behind us, was about to catch up again. I think he flies over us, and then it was an absolute race to the finish, but all in all, a very, very, very good race. Well worth a try. So number 3 this week is Wall Ride to Victory. This one, do with your friends, because it is just so funny. It's unbelievable. You can only do it in this set of cars, so don't use a custom car. It won't allow you. It is all around these farms and the airport, and there's jumps everywhere. But this is the Wall Ride to Victory part. Once you come here, you have to kind of restart by pressing Y or holding Y. And then it'll put you inside this barrel. Now, at this point, this is where you've got a Wall Ride to Victory. Now, there is actually a trick to it. It's usually just absolute mayhem, but if you hit the wall on a forwardish angle and then it kind of half puts your wheels up like that, you can wall ride and get out, and that's how you do it. That's how you wall ride to victory. So try it with your friends. It's lots and lots and lots of fun. But because you had to restart to do it, it couldn't get the number 1 spot, but it definitely got the number 3 spot. And then you continue around the other side over more jumps to race to the finish. So wall ride to victory. If you were good at wall riding, you'll be fine. Number 4 this week is Step Up. It's a motorbike race. These don't often make it into the top 5, but this one did because it was just lots and lots of fun. It's basically, the entire race is based around this river, this lake. So what you have to do is you start by heading over all these water jumps, which, as you've known from the past, is usually quite hard. But this one isn't super hard. It's more about constant speed and constant skill. And then at the end, it's not a straight line. It starts to go around the corner. So you have to be really, really good on a motorbike to do well. I mean, you can see me getting overtook by absolutely everybody. And Paul, Paul H 1996, who does a lot of videos with us, he's right behind us on his custom bike, and he's keeping up all the way. But when I go in a few seconds, you'll see me come off. But when I come off, he comes off because he was too busy laughing at us. So if you're playing with your friends, it's a lot of fun. And it was good RP for this one as well. After you've done this bit, which I never actually managed to complete, by the way, it's a race around the lakeside to the finish. So it's a really good race, and you can see I failed, and there's Paul up at the very end. And in 5th place is the extreme driving test. It's a good race. It has lots of ramps. I mean, it's not about total speed, it's more about skill. I mean, you saw I've done this race before, so I slowed down at that ramp, but everyone else was going full speed, so they just crashed into the wall. Then you've got to go through a few containers just like this, and then you hit some of the most fun jumps you can get. They're not all about max speed. If you look at the jumps carefully before you get there, you'll realize this is one when you slow down a little bit. If you go too fast, you hit that. If you go too slow, you just jump right through the middle, just like you're supposed to here, and then race on. But it's mostly based on the motorway, but it is non-stop action all the way through. There's some fantastic jumps like this one here. I think I was in 2nd place at this point because everyone else had got caught up in all the stuff behind. But once you race past the police station, then it's just a mad dash for the beach, and there's a few jumps on the way to keep you amused. So that's it. All the links to all these races will be in the description below. Go and have a try of them, download them, let me know what you think. Hit that like button and subscribe, and don't forget we have our top 5 custom garages as well now. So if you want to be in with a chance for that, post a comment on that video, not this one. Thanks for watching.